Hello, welcome back to my channel. You already know I'm wearing what color. You already know what the day is. This video is definitely going up later than intended. Being born, nope, I messed that up. I just went on the worst tangent ever talking about I know this is like really random, but I only got 3 because that's how I am. This is the problem because I always find myself behind the curve. So it's a bunch of books that I have that are talked about, that have been raved about, that came out like 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm just not getting on to it, which is fine. That means nothing to me because I'm gonna read it regardless. But yeah, so right below that is my book of the month shelf, which I'm like in the way. So they start there. It's really bad. Do not judge me. We've all done this. I have not read any book in this case. Okay? Stop that. Stop that face. I have plans. These are my book of the month books. This whole entire shelf, which I'm happy because it looks really great. Of course I have to change it around, but my favorite part is probably how they do the on the spine. They always have like the cute little colors, so I can, do that. But that's my thing. So yeah, I'm probably going to tackle more of them. I really want to because I'm very behind. But anyway, I'm gonna get into the books that I got. So I showed you the first one is The Wife Upstairs. There's the book. And I always do this to see. I did give a shout out on Twitter. I did give a shout out to Book Roast on Twitter. She's also on YouTube. Love her. Also great recommendation if you love fantasy things or thrillers or suspense. All the things. She does all the things. She just put out her how can I say it? She just put out her game for her TB avatar. I think that's how she did it. I can't remember exactly how she named it. It's really cool, but I can't remember how it was said. But she gave me a great idea for my TBR. So shout outs to her. I'll put her stuff below because I'm so excited to make it. It makes no sense. But anyway, these tangents, Jesus. This is the first one I got. It's not my book of the month though. My book of the month would be In the Holidays, which if you've watched my previous videos, even though I have like 5 you would know that I do not really have a lot of romance books. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe I only have 3. Including this one. I really wanted to get this because I really don't have any books that are romance novels. I just told you a whole lot. Oh my god, I have more. It doesn't matter. I don't really have a lot of romance books. That's the whole zhush, the tangent, the meat and potatoes. That's it. I don't have a lot of them, and I want to read more of them. I also didn't have any books that I don't know, we're different. Like the theme is always the same to me. All the covers look the same. It wasn't really, I also like the fact that this is kind of sort of centered around a holiday. On the inside it says, the most wonderful time of the year, but not for Maylin Jones. She's living with her parents, hates going nowhere. Wait. I should know better. It says, it's the most wonderful time of the year, but not for Maylin Jones. She's living with her parents, hates her going nowhere job, and has just made a romantic era of epic proportions. But perhaps worst of all, this is the last Christmas May will be at her favorite place in the world, the snowy Utah cabin where she and her family have spent the holidays every year since she was born, along with 2 other beloved families. Mentally melting down as she drives away from the cabin for the final time, May throws out what she thinks is a simple plea to the universe. Please show me what will make me happy. The next thing she knows, tires screech and metal collides. Everything goes black. But when May gasps awake, she's on an airplane bound for Utah, where she begins the same holiday all over again. I don't know about you, but that sounds so good. Could you imagine making it like, just show me what I need, and then get into an accident and blacking out, and then you're repeating the same day? It's like deja vu. Like, that's terrible. It's terrible. It makes me think of like, at what point does the keep repeating, like at what point does that end? It's like one of those things in Premonition, like the movie with Sandra Bullock. Like, does she have to do one little thing and then it changes a little bit every time? You know, she made that whole schedule when her husband died, and then she's like, okay, well, if I do this, then he won't die, you know. And he wound up having an affair, which is how he was in that debacle. But my point is, I wonder how long does she keep repeating the same day over and over again until she actually like gets to see what will make her happy. And then the last one I got is This Time Next Year. That's that. This is also a pretty cover. I like. It's something about this peachy pink color that's getting to me. I don't know, it's really nice. But on the inside it says, I don't know why I keep doing this knowing I have to read. Also, I have astigmatism, right? So I'm supposed to be wearing my glasses all the time, but I don't like doing that when I have on makeup, which is probably why I'm gonna stop wearing it. For videos, I don't know, it depends, who cares. Okay, Minnie Cooper knows two things for certainty: that her New Year's birthday is unlucky, and that it's all because of Quinn Hamilton, a man she's never met. Their mothers gave birth to them at the same hospital just after midnight on New Year's Day, but Quinn was given the cash prize for being the first baby born in London in 1990. And the name Minnie was meant to have as well. With luck like that, it's no wonder each of her birthdays have been more of a disaster than the one before. When Minnie unexpectedly runs into Quinn at a New Year's party on their mutual 30th birthday, she sees only more evidence that fortune has continued to favor him. The gorgeous, charming business owner truly seems to have it all, while Minnie's on the brink of losing her pie-making company and her home. But if Quinn and Minnie are from very different worlds, why do they keep bumping into each other? And why is it that each fraught encounter leaves them both wanting more? Imagine being born New Year's. You don't get the cash prize, and you're constantly reminded you don't get the cash prize. Your name is taken. The person who got it is just privileged, rich. And you keep seeing this person, like, I don't like you. Why are you still here? How do you still keep finding me? Stalker. I don't know. I'm just kidding, but... Alright, sorry for the slight wardrobe change. This part of the video is coming a bit delayed because I have been waiting on these books for a while. The first book that I got is Girl, Serpent, Thorn. Oh, by the way, all of these books came from Book of the Month. This is the very first one I got. This has been on my list for... ever since it came out, to be honest. I'm not going to tell you the story. It literally has been on my list for a while. And I just, for some reason, just hadn't got around to it. And it was just ridiculous. But that's the first one. And then we all know about this one. Do I need to say more? Not quite sure I do. But yeah. This is the second book that I got, which... this is a book that everyone has raved about. Did I pick it up because everyone raved about it? I surely did not. I surely didn't get this book because it's raved about everywhere. Nope. And then I've said before that I want to expand the genres that I currently have on my bookshelf, which they kind of vary a lot, but I typically like fiction, right? Mystery, thrillers, psychological thrillers, horror, things like that. But I want to lean more towards sci-fi, so I got Recursion, which this has been on my list for I think maybe 2 years, and I just never quite picked it up. Don't ask me why, I have no idea why, but I got it. And so yeah, I apologize for this part of the delayed video, but yeah, those are all right. That was the last bit of my book haul for the year, and I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.